Okay, so pretty tricky one here. I mean, they're saying both of the number of these molecules round to 10 to the 21 total molecules. So that means like for H2, it's between 5 times 10 to the 20th. You know, that would like, if it's 6 times 10 to the 20th, that rounds up to 10 times 10 to the 20th, where there's 10 to the 21. And then, you know, it's less than 5 times 10 to the 21. Because if it gets above 5 times 10 to the 21, like 6 times 10 to the 21 rounds up to 10 times 10 to the 21, which is 10 to the 22. So it's got to be between, you know, these two. And that's true for O2 as well. And they're saying if you add them together, okay, so if we just kind of like repeated this one and add them together, you know, what would it round to 10 to the 21, 10 to the 22, you know, what's the case there? Well, if I added these together, I get 10 to the 21 is less than H2 plus O2 is less than 10 to the 22. Okay, so it's, you know, we know this is going on, but really we can simplify this question even more and just say, okay, when I add the H, you know, something times 10 to the, whether it's 10 to the 20 or 10 to the 21 plus another thing times 10 to the 20th or 21, do the sum of these coefficients, are they greater than 5 or not? Okay, are they greater than 5 or not? Because if these add up to be like 6 times 10 to the 21, then I know it goes up to 10 to the 22nd. But if these coefficients for H2 and O2 in front of the 10 to the whatever, if these only add up to 2 times 10 to the 21, then that rounds down to just 10 to the 21. So it really just like, are these coefficients in front of the 10 to the whatever, or do they add up to be more than 5 or not? Sorry, that's a long convoluted thing, but you'll see. So with number 1, the number of H2 molecules number 2 are each less than 3 times 10 to the 22nd. So, okay, cool. It could be that they're 1 and 2. And remember, it's just 1 times 10 to the 22nd and maybe like 2 times 10 to the 22nd. So in this case, these coefficients do not add up to more than 5. Or it could be that, you know, it's like 2.5 and, okay, just make it easy, 2.6, in which case these coefficients do add up to be more than 5. Not sufficient. Number 2, the number of H2 molecules is more than twice the number of O2 molecules. Okay, well, I mean, clearly it could be, again, like 1 and 2.1, in which case these coefficients do not carry over to be more than 5 times 10 to the something. Or it could be, you know, of course, 2 and 4.1, whatever. In which case they do carry over to be like 6.1 times 10 to the 22nd, which rounds up to 10 to the 22. So that's not sufficient because these coefficients can add to be more than 5 or less than 5. Now when I put them together, they're each less than 3. So like as a limit, like if this one were 3, which it can't quite be, then this one would need to be like 1.5, you know, less than that. So I mean, basically this is less than 1.5 and this is less than 3. Doesn't really matter if you switch around whether we're talking about H2 or O2. So I know, you know, this is the cap. They each got to be less than 3. So this one has got to be a little bit less than 3. And this one is like a little bit less than half. So it's got to be at least like a little bit less than 1.5. Either way, when you add those together, it's going to be less than 4.5. So they will not add up to carry over to be more than 5. They're just going to round down to 10 to the 21. That's sufficient together.